Gwyneth Paltrow tells Hailey Bieber she slept with her dad. Actress and businesswoman Gwyneth Paltrow has been a pretty controversial figure over the years. She has faced backlash and singled out plenty of times for comments she has made towards other celebs. This time, she made headline for a comment towards Hailey Bieber in regards to her father that seemed to make everyone involved pretty uncomfortable. So, what did Paltrow say about Stephen Baldwin, Hailey's father, and how did Hailey respond? Let's find out. For those of you who do not know, Hailey hosts a vlog called Who's in My Bathroom, where she interviews different people on the bathroom set. This time, she had Gwyneth Paltrow appearing on her show. Everything started well and Bieber introduces Paltrow before they sit down. However, as soon as the two start talking, it starts to get a little weird and a little uncomfortable. Gwyneth Paltrow said, "I think I know your dad and uncles, Stephen Baldwin. If you cannot recognize, is a sibling of famed Baldwin clan, Alec, Daniel, and William. Of course, Alec probably has the most film credits to his name, but that's another story for another day." Anyway, Hailey responds understandingly saying, "That's what most people say to me." She further asked Gwyneth if she could talk about some lovely stories about them. Unfortunately for Hailey, she probably should never have asked that questions and just left it there. Hailey would never have expected Gwyneth to speak something that would later leave her in shock. Gwyneth goes on and rambles on about the time she starred with Stephen in a movie called Miss Parker and a Vicious Circle way back in 1994. She says that he was actually a pleasure to work with and he was really nice. Hailey responds with a relief saying, "I like hearing that. Imagine if you had some horror story. He was terrible. It was horrible working with him." Hailey joked about the situations and Gwyneth then tries to throw another joke in the mix, but it really doesn't land. Paltrow teased that he effed Hailey's dad in a bathroom. The two laugh it off before Hailey confessed she's had a similar real-life incident happen when someone shared that kind of story. One person shared the clip on Twitter as he joked that Paltrow was lying and she likely did in fact sleep with Stephen. Several other people took to the comment section on the YouTube clip to share their thoughts about the exchange. Everyone hates on Gwyneth, but she's hilarious. The first part about working with her dad was so funny and unexpected. One person wrote, "Gwen is such a dorky woman. Really relaxed and funny video. Love this style of interview or hangout session. You both feel as such genuine people." One more chimed in. That's not the only controversy Gwyneth Paltrow has been involved in this week. In case you don't know, the actress is the founder of Goop, a woman's wellness and lifestyle brand focusing on sexual health, beauty, and wellness. Recently, Paltrow visited her company's store in Sag Harbor, New York to speak with today's Willy guys about running Goop and what roles she might pursue in the future. After testing some of her Goop products on guys, Paltrow opened up about how she takes pride in building her brand, which began as a newsletter in 2008. "I always find it surreal, a little bit, when I come into a store and watch people as they mill around and ask questions and pick things up," she said. "It's such a place of discovery for people and everybody always smiling when they are in store. So I love coming into the store." Many Goop products, such as the best-selling $75 candle called "This Smells Like My Vagina," have made headlines and been widely discussed on social media. As she began to describe the meaning behind the candle's eye-catching name, Paltrow asked, "Can I have that on morning TV?" She then went on to explain her product saying, "This candle is really like that provocation to say like, it's amazing to be a woman in every way. It's amazing to have that kind of power and you deserve to have that agency." The 49-year-old became Goop's CEO in 2016 and has since expanded the brand to include a podcast and a Netflix show. She said, "Going from being an actor to the head of a company has been scary because all of the responsibilities that fall on her. To create Goop, Paltrow took a step backward from her acting career, a decision that was made easier by the fact that she didn't enjoy the spotlight. I think it was probably around the time of winning the Oscar where you go from people kind of being curious about you or discovering you or rooting for you to it all being a pendant, and people really wanting to tear you down and take great pleasure in it," she said, which ends up being a really beautiful lesson in knowing who you are, loving the people you love, being totally in integrity, and like F everybody else. The businesswoman referred to herself as fake extrovert who tried to pretend that she loved being in front of the camera when that wasn't the case. "I don't like being the center of attention," she said. "I hate speaking in public and I've had to learn those skills to sort of like prop myself up and do it anyway, but I never felt very fully comfortable being in the public eye to that degree. I still don't, but it's fantastic that I've been able to do something that's very fulfilling and work with a team that I adore. Well, Paltrow is a pretty successful woman first as an actor and now as an entrepreneur. That's all for today's video. Hope you enjoyed watching this one. Thanks for watching.